to my spot tonight here on the Savanna River. You can see I'm out here by myself. It's an awesome spot. We just happened to get this spot one day. We were out just looking for a car camping type spot. We found it about 5 years ago. We never have came camping out here. This to me would be a much better spot to camp. There's already a fire pit down here. It's right on the point of the river. This is wonderful. That's Georgia over there on the other side. I'm here on the South Carolina side. This is not a campground by any means. However, there's a picnic table over here, and that's where I decided to set up at. Because I got some chili I'm gonna make this evening. Here's the picnic table I was telling you about. I don't know why it's here. Anyway, I'm gonna start unpacking and get my tent set up. Quiet. There, chirping birds and a woodpecker way off. More like it. Wow, it's quiet out here. I've decided I'm not going to set my tent up. Somebody put this awesome picnic table here. And later I'm just going to blow up my air mattress and lay right out under the stars. Like I said, there's no chance of rain tonight. So all I got to do is worry about the bugs getting in my mouth. So I'm going to sit here and drink a few beers and stare at the water for a little while. Probably about an hour, start cooking. It's closing in on 5 o'clock. When the time changes, it's going to get dark about 5:45 maybe. So I'm going to go ahead and start cooking. Throw in some onion, get those sauteed up good. Throw a little bit of salt. I'm glad I brought some cooking stuff. I don't have nothing else to do. It's kind of odd being out here by yourself. It's been so long since I've been in the middle of nowhere by myself. There's something very peaceful about it. I can't hear cars. I can't hear anything. Birds, ducks, fish popping in the water. Makes me wish I'd have a fishing pole. Starting to brown up a little bit, get caramelized. Just gonna give them a few more minutes, then we're gonna start adding our other chili ingredients. Okay, we're gonna add some veggie burger. Throw some more butter in. Little chili seasoning. Haha, you think that's ready? We'll see. Oh, it's starting to stick. I turn the heat up, turn it back down. We're gonna taste it. Oh man. It's good. Hot. Let's sit a little bit longer. All right, we're gonna turn the heat off. I think that's done. Oh yeah. I didn't bring any plates. So I'm gonna pour my corn chips right in the pot. That's good. Oh, hot. I'm afraid I got way too much food, but what I'm gonna do, try to make sure I eat all the corn chips. Then I'm gonna save the chili to put in my hash browns in the morning. Guess I shouldn't have mixed the corn chips in. Why does food taste better at camp? Truly, guys, if I was camping night after night after night on the motorcycle, I'd stop in town and get something to eat before I hit camp, or I would get like a Subway, Jimmy John's, tell them leave off anything that makes the bread wet. and I'd bring it to camp until I was ready to eat it. The cooking gear, it's a lot to try to carry. They're good though. It's just a bit much. That's okay. That is excellent amount. One more bite. That's good. That's a great amount to put in my hash browns in the morning. I figure out what to do with it. Put it in this salt bag. Hash browns gonna need salt tomorrow. Make sure it's not too hot to stick in a bag. It's warm, but it ain't hot. Cooled off quick. This is how we do dishes because we didn't bring a dishwash bowl. So we're gonna heat the water up right here. And I got my rag and soap. All right, that's gonna be good enough. Oh, it's hot. I actually forgot my dish soap. Shame on me. But there's no animal product or anything to worry about. What am I gonna do? I need to survive. God, it's hot as balls. My wife was kind enough to pack me some coconut pineapple cake. Coconut pineapple cake. Good. There's not many clouds in the sky tonight. I'm hoping to see a lot of stars. We'll find out when the sun goes down how many houses are around this lake, if we can see any of them. Hopefully not. I want to see like a gazillion stars. I mean, we're camping, right? I got nothing else to do till I go to bed.
0 miles. 0 miles on her so far.
Well, it's a sad time drinking my last beer. It's only 7 o'clock. Kind of sucks. Need about 18 more. Maybe 8 more. Only had 7. It's all good. I'm just sitting here. I'm trying to get some time lapse of the stars. They are fairly bright right now. It's pretty cool. It's a clear night. Tons of stars. There's like no light. That light right there is like the only light I can see out here. It's pretty cool. Watched some YouTube. Looks like Max Frisk got a Grom. That's kind of cool. Talked to my wife. Things are good back home. As soon as I get bored, I'll call it a night, which means I'll be up early in the morning because I'm out of beer. You hear that? It's weird. Out here by yourself, man, you hear all kinds of things. And I was fine. I was fine with everything until my wife mentioned alligators. And I'm right here on the water. I don't think it's going to be an issue though. I'm like that worried about it. One of them big bastards come out of that river, that's going to be a problem. Anyway, we're having fun. It's just kind of cool, you know. Getting away from it. Phone keeps going off. That's cool. Everybody checking on me. So it's like barely 8 o'clock. And my mattress is flat as a pancake. I'm laughing because this really sucks. Holy crap. So I don't know if you can see it. And it's a concrete tabletop. So that's not feeling good. That's not how I'm gonna sleep. I was trying to sleep at 7 o'clock. And I knew before I ever got on the air mattress that it was practically flat. Still had some air in it though. Enough to keep my hip off the concrete. Or maybe my ribs. But now it's just, there's nothing keeping you off the concrete. I wish the sun was coming up. That's for sure. I know I can't stay up all night. I'm gonna have to figure out somehow to go to sleep. I'm gonna freak the fuck out if that's a gator. Something came up out of the water. So I think it's about 11:15, 11:30. I managed to get about an hour of sleep on concrete. Not fun. Can y'all hear all those noises? Crickets and dogs. The noises you hear out here, I mean, it's just crazy. Just a minute ago, I had I'm guessing some type of fish. It was like big. So I've been hearing the fish hit the water all night. But this thing comes by, and I'm out here on this little point. So I got water on two sides of me. And it's just huge splashes. Like something big. Like I would have to try hard to make those splashed sounds myself. That's why I'm saying it's something big. I mean, I'm not saying there's a 6 foot something out there, but it's just loud. I hear it. It moved around the point, so I kind of keep track of where he's going. But yeah, I'm wide awake. I got my hour in. Oh, and I'm cold. I'm freaking cold. If I had set the tent up, I'd probably be a little better off. It'd probably hold the heat in a little better. But I'm sitting here on the picnic table, freezing my ass off, waiting for the sun to come up, which is like 7.5 hours away. Shit, we just had time change. It might be 8.5 hours. What an interesting night. Very interesting. Holy crap. I was thinking about it, and I don't think I've ever spent the night in the woods alone. I'm not talking about a campground, because I know there's a picnic table over there, but I really don't know why it's sitting there. This is certainly not a campground. It's just the end of a road that butts up to the Savanna River. I mean, I'm 2 miles from the main road. Well, it's not even a main road. I'm 2 miles from pavement. The river and the woods make a lot of noise. And it makes it all night. And I got no idea what it was. I'm sure it was probably just a fish. It was a pretty damn big fish. I'm standing out here on the point right now. So something last night came from that direction and around here, around this point. And the closest thing I can describe to what it sounded like would be like throwing a very large rock into the water. About every 30 feet. So I could tell it was moving. It was just weird. I mean, I've never heard that kind of noise before. Now, there was plenty of fish hitting the top of the water, you know, getting bugs or eating or whatever, and they did that all night, everywhere. But for about 30 minutes, maybe an hour, That big rock splash sound came through here. So I assume it's got to be something with a huge tail, right? Somehow slapping the top of the water. I don't know. It was weird. I wish I came prepared to build a fire. And I wish I'd known this camp fire pit was here. Well, it's not really a pit, but it's where people have obviously been building fires. And I would have came prepared to build a fire because it was cold last night. I mean, it was cold. Here's the problem. I mean, there's a lot of problems with this trip, really. This is my sleeping bag right here. It's a fleece. It's a fleece liner. It's not very thick at all. But because all the stuff I packed, all the camping gear, I didn't have room for a sleeping bag. Or, you know, extra clothes. I didn't bring my heated jacket because I didn't have room. I mean, that's a no-no. I always have that thing with me. But yeah, just a really weird night. I was trying to sleep by 7 o'clock. And couldn't really do it because I was cold. And then I got up probably for, just sit on the edge of the table there, probably for a couple of hours. And then I got pretty tired. Then I'm gonna guess probably about 11 o'clock I probably nodded off. I guess at some point you just get so tired, you don't care what's happening around you, you know. But pretty weird evening. If I had a fire, it'd been a lot better. If I had more clothes, it'd been a lot better. Since every time you wake up, you're freezing cold. And then on top of that, my air mattress, it wouldn't hold air but about 10 minutes, and then you just back on the concrete. Not a great night at all. But it would have been a lot better. It would have been a lot better if the air mattress or some type of mattress would have kept me off the concrete. And it wasn't so cold. Or I would have had proper layers to remain warm. I'm gonna make breakfast shortly. I'm in no hurry because it's so cold I can't even think about going home. So I don't have proper gear to stay warm on the bike. But probably hang out. I might take another nap. It all makes sense now. It's a damn beaver. That would explain the slapping I was talking about on the water. Those little bastards. Oh, shit. That's awesome. I don't know why I didn't think that. I'm just not used to what's out here on the river. Or in the woods, I guess. Beaver. Look, so it's daylight, right? Let me show you my bed. So this is my pillow, along with this little camp pillow. Look here. There should be like 6 inches of pad there. And underneath, concrete. That's what I slept on last night. It was not a good time. Plus it was cold. Alright, I'm gonna start making breakfast here in a second. Here comes that damn beaver. Beaver. Smelling good this morning. So all I did was take some hash browns and then add the leftover chili from last night. That's all I did. Well, I added a few sausage. Hot. Way too much food. We'll see if I can try to get it home today. Eat it for lunch, maybe. So how many of y'all like moto camping? And then of those who do or don't, how many of you cook while you're moto camping? Let me know in the comments. And if you do camp or tried camping, did you stay in the woods or did you stay in a campground? Would you ever stay in the woods alone? And if you moto camp and cook, how do you carry all your stuff? I'm having a hard time. I didn't bring any clothes with me, but I'm 2 hours from the house, so I don't think it matters. But I just can't imagine if I had, you know, several days of clothes with me, or even one set of clothes. I guess that's it. It's about 9:30, 10 o'clock, and I'm done. It warmed up nicely. I had to take my jacket off. Yeah, I'm curious how people do it and enjoy the moto camping. It seems like it would be a lot better with your friends as opposed to by yourself. Then maybe y'all can spread some of the stuff out, who carries what, make it a lot simpler. All my room was taken by essentials, camping gear. I had no room for extra clothes. I think if you had a few buddies with you, it'd be cool. And if you could sit on a spot like this, very cool. Campground, maybe. I mean, I guess it can be cool. It can. I've done that with 8 or 10 motorcycle guys. It was cool because everybody was sitting around the campfire, drinking, having a good time. We gave it a shot. It's been a while, probably like 10 years. Even then, we stayed in a motorcycle-only campground, and that was cool. Then you have lots and lots of people from lots and lots of places sitting around a campfire telling stories. I'm more interested in what you guys do and how you like it. And then again, if you were camping like every night, how much space would hammock camping save you? And then if you are out on the road, are you getting your food right before you go to camp, like a ready-made, like a Jimmy John's or a pizza or something like that, or are you just picking up supplies at the grocery store and taking them to your campsite? And then I'm curious to how much time that eats into your riding. So we typically ride till sundown, and then we go eat. Two Blue Fred, don't forget to subscribe. We're trying to get us to 1,000 subscribers. Help us out. Hit that notification bell. Freaking ride every day.